everybody. Today's a pretty good day so far. I sat around and talked to Trisha for a while. We were looking for new review stuff and just we're having really good luck with all these companies that want us to review their things, and I'm really excited about it. I am trying really hard to get more water in. I became sick. Well, I don't know what. Yet I hate saying I do it like 57 times per video. I apologize. So I got sick and kind of slacked on my water a little bit, and then I started feeling dizzy and just feeling really nauseous and just not feeling all that great. Then I had all those blood tests done and everything, and talked to the doctor, and I could be doing a little better on my water and stuff, so I need to jump back on board with that. I need to make sure that I'm taking all of my vitamins. I got depressed for a while over, stupid crap that didn't even matter. In the great scheme of things, does it matter? No, it doesn't. What matters is my health, and that ultimately is what's more important to me. So I'm working really, really hard on forcing myself to drink more of this a day, and actually drinking coffee in the mornings and stuff like that. So that's going to help. And I'm actively trying to eat more because I was grazing for a while and not really eating. So, I would snack on bullshit all day and not actually have any meals. I would snack on this and snack. And that's when I moved in with his mom. And, we would only have dinner at night, and then I was home by myself all day. So either I wasn't eating or I was just snacking on crap, like, Quest bar, or I would have, like something that we were reviewing, but I wouldn't actually have a meal. And I can't do that. That's not good for me. So this morning I got up and I had some grilled pork, lettuce, pickled daikon, and carrots. And then I had that, and then I've had one of my big things of coffee. And yes, I do drink out of a straw. I have ever since I got out of surgery. When I came home from surgery, because drinking out of a straw makes me drink more. I've noticed that I suck down an entire thing of coffee in 20 minutes, or if I sip it, it's gonna be it's ice cold, and I don't have a microwave here, and I won't drink it. Because I've told you guys before, if it's too cold, like it has to be super, super, super cold for me to drink it, or it has to be super hot for me to drink it. So drinking out of a straw helps me get in more liquid, and I think that's why I'm not drinking nearly as much with this, is because obviously it's not a straw, it's just a do it yourself type of thing. So I'm actively trying. So, I go to the doctor on the 8th, and we're going to talk about my weight loss and how things are going, since I didn't really get a 1-year checkup with the doctor I really wish I could have, which was in Woodbridge, my original doctor. I wish there was a way for me to actually talk to him and be able to be, here's what I've done, are you happy with that, and, see how all that works. But I spent a lot of time with Trisha this morning, and we went through a lot of our old pictures. And I mean, when I say old pictures, I mean like years ago pictures. And when I got married, I was like 450. And to see those pictures of myself, you never really realize how big you are until you see the pictures, the side-by-sides. To see, how massive, my face was. These, huge basketball. Now I've got more of an oval where it was just round. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm actually starting to have shape to what my face should look like. You know what I'm saying? So, if I pull it down even more, eventually, one day, if I'm really, really lucky, I can get, that. So, but right now, of course, I've got this down here. So, of course, I look a little whatever. But see, like, but in the other pictures, like all of my pictures, I have my cheeks come out huge. And then, of course, the big double chin didn't help either, so it looked like a basketball hit. Not attractive. But to see yourself, the amount of pictures that I would allow taken were next to none. I did not want to see how big I was, you know, and I think the disbelief of how large you are, you know, your mind does not want to think about that. So that was a really heady thing for me. It was a very heady thing for me to see all of those pictures and exactly how big I used to be, and then looking at myself now, and I'm trying to get it through my head that I am smaller, you know, but I'm not as good as I can get. I am not happy with the weight I am right now. Yes, I am much healthier than I used to be. And, you know, I am happy and pleased and thrilled with all of the progress I've made, but this is not the end of my journey. 326 pounds is not the end of my journey. It's not happening. You know, I still have like 126 pounds to go, and it's going. Get out. The door is that way. So, you know, don't delude yourself. Don't delude yourself and think that, okay, well, this is enough, because it's not. It's not enough. If you don't have a healthy BI, if you don't, BMI, if you don't have a healthy BMI, if you don't have, you know, if you are not in shape to the point to where, you know, if you needed, let me just put it this way. This is probably an easy way for me to put it. If you're not able to do the things that you need to do in the time of great need, let's say that, you know, because I'm in California, an earthquake has gone and the roads are all messed up, and so you can't drive anywhere. You can only walk. Well, if I needed medical attention for Matthew, could I walk 10, 15 miles to the nearest place to get him medical attention? Because the you know, or my dogs are hurt, and I've got to carry stuff, and I've got to, you know, and maybe I'm hurt, you know, could I lug around a 50-pound rucksack full of food if we had to evacuate? No, the hell I can't. And that's a problem. You know, the world is becoming nuts. Like, I wasn't really going to touch on a lot of this because I'm not like one of those weird, you know, end of the world conspiracy theory people. And I'm not saying if you are that you're weird. I just love you. Okay, bye. Don't kill me. So, but the world's becoming no bueno. And are you the best you can be right now? Like, are you at a point to where you could survive if something, if a, you know, if a catastrophe did happen? That's what I have to think about. That's what I think about. I think about, okay, so I can walk 4 miles and then I'm dead for the rest of the day. 4 miles might not be able to cut it. I mean, I might need to walk 15. I might need to walk 30. You know, and I'm not saying, you know, everybody should be able to walk 30, but what I'm saying is if the time of need showed up today, how far could you go? How much could you carry? How far can you persevere? How good are you at survival? Like, do you know how to grow your own food? Do you know how to pickle? Do you know how to sew? Do you know how to, you know, any basic medical stuff, CPR? You know, there are a ridiculous amount of things that I think people should know. And this day and age, if the internet went down, how to do CPR.
Okay, I found this.
You're not going to have this. You're not going to have Siri or, you know, the internet buddies or your Facebook buddies, or, you know, even the phone lines could be down. You know, you're not going to have it. The only thing you are going to have is you. The only thing you're going to have is, you know, shut the hell up, Siri. The only thing you're going to have is what's up here and what you've already learned and what you're willing to put yourself through. And I think that is super important. I can't wait to sign up for CPR lessons. I can't wait to, figure out how to sew. And, I really sat down and thought about it. And I was thinking about it again this morning. And I was like, if something happened to my husband, what would I do? He's in the military. He can be deployed. What can I do? I have lived my entire life doing nothing. I was 512 pounds. I didn't know how to take care of myself. I don't kind of drive. I still sort of don't drive that much, but I can. What am I going to do with myself? If something horrifically happened to my husband, I'm not saying, please God, knock on wood, death. But if he became a paraplegic or something happened to him, I need to be able to lift his body. I need to be able to take him to and from the shower. I need to be able to wash him. I need to be able to feed him. And being 330 some pounds, I can't do that. That's what you need to think about. If something was to happen where you are called into action, how good is your body? Are you able to do it? Or are you just going to sit there and be like, I can't do it because it's too hard? No, that's not going to be me. I want to be ready. I want to be on it. This is my time to be the best person I could possibly be. I was not meant to be in a wheelchair. I was not meant to be 512 pounds. God did not put me here to waste my time. And that's a tough realization. God did not put me here to give up. And that's what I did. I gave up on myself. I gave up on my family. I gave up on the people that I cared about because I was ashamed and I was hurt because my dad died. I was ashamed and I was hurt and I pushed everybody and everything and everyone away because I didn't want to get close to anybody. And sometimes I still don't. But, I'm really, really working on that. But at the end of the day, at the end of today, I am completely and totally okay with the person that I'm becoming and how strong, I hate that, and how strong and how brave and how happy I am going to be because I'm making a better future for myself, for my husband, hopefully one day my kids, my dogs, my friends, my family. I think it's overly important for you to learn how to take care of yourself. I think it's overly important for you to have common knowledge. I think it's overly important for you to educate yourself and to really push yourself to find out who that person is that you were put on this earth to be. Did I need to become 512 pounds to realize my potential? Perhaps I did. Perhaps you got to scrape the bottom of the fucking barrel before you can figure out who you really are. Maybe that is what I needed to do. Maybe I had to waste 34 years of my life so I could live the next 30, 40, 50, if God grants it, days of my life being the person that I am destined to be. So there's a little food for thought for you guys. There's a little, tidbit of what, Nirvana's Corner and what the hell I think today. Drink your damn water.